There's a certain magic to islands. Tenerife, the largest of the Canary Islands, is a Spanish outpost floating in the Atlantic, closer to Africa than Spain. This unique location shapes everything here, especially the food. Tenerife's cuisine is a crossroads. Spanish recipes, guanche ingredients, and Latin American flavors all meet on the plate. The real soul of the island isn't just in its volcanic landscapes or sunny shores, it's in the small, family-run restaurants and bustling food markets. Here, food is honest and simple, born from what the land and sea provide. It's not about fancy techniques, but about respect for ingredients and a deep sense of place. The island's history demanded resourcefulness, resulting in a cuisine that's humble yet incredibly flavorful. You see it in a fisherman grilling his catch, or a farmer's pride in his wrinkled potatoes. My journey here is about discovering those authentic tastes, finding tucked-away places where the menu is handwritten and the welcome is warm. A simple sauce can tell you about a culture. A humble grain can be the foundation of a nation's diet. This isn't just about eating, it's about experiencing Tenerife with all your senses. It's a journey into the heart of Canarian life, one delicious dish at a time. The beauty of Tenerife's cooking is its simplicity. You don't need a lot of fuss to create something truly memorable. The best food here comes from the freshest, most local ingredients. And believe me, it's a journey well worth taking. The Atlantic Ocean is Tenerife's lifeblood, and seafood is at the heart of the local diet. Fishing boats return daily with a bounty. Parrotfish, prawns, squid, octopus, so fresh it was swimming that morning. Walking through a Tenerife fish market, you're hit by the clean, salty air and stalls piled high with glistening fish. Local chefs and home cooks select the best, their eyes trained by generations of tradition. There's a deep connection between the people and the sea, a relationship built on respect. The cooking philosophy is simple: let the ingredients shine. Fish is most often grilled a la plancha with olive oil, garlic, and parsley, or baked in a crust of sea salt. No heavy sauces, just pure, unadulterated flavor. One of my most memorable meals was a perfectly grilled sea bass at a harbor restaurant, served with a simple salad and papas arrugadas. The sound of waves, the sight of fishing boats, and the taste of the sea all came together in that moment. It was Tenerife on a plate. The seafood here isn't just food, it's a celebration of the island's connection to the ocean. Every bite tells a story of tradition and place. It's a reminder that the best meals are often the simplest, and in Tenerife the sea always delivers. Beyond the sea, Tenerife's volcanic soil offers its own treasures. The Canary Island banana is everywhere, smaller, sweeter, and bursting with flavor. But the real star is the potato, Papas Antiguas de Canarias, ancient varieties with nutty flavor and firm texture. These potatoes are so special they have protected status, a true taste of the island's history. Goat's cheese, or queso de cabra, is another staple, made by hand in small dairies from the milk of hardy local goats. You'll find it fresh and soft, or cured and tangy, sometimes smoked or rubbed with gofio or paprika. Enjoying a slice of local cheese with a glass of red wine is a simple pleasure. These ingredients, bananas, potatoes, cheese, and wild herbs, are the building blocks of Canarian cuisine. They reflect the island's unique geography and climate. The best food comes from the freshest, most local ingredients. Tenerife's land is a generous provider. It's a lesson in appreciating the gifts of the earth. If there's one dish you must try in Tenerife, it's papas arrugadas, wrinkled potatoes. Small, ancient potatoes are boiled in salty water until a crust forms, leaving the skin wrinkled and the inside creamy. The result is a potato with a salty skin and a fluffy, earthy interior. Simple, yet full of flavor and history. Papas arrugadas embody Canarian resourcefulness, turning humble ingredients into something special. Their inseparable companions are the mojo sauces, red and green. Mojo rojo is made with peppers, garlic, and paprika. Mojo verde, with coriander or parsley and garlic. The warm, salty potatoes are perfect for scooping up these vibrant sauces. The combination is a flavor explosion: salty, earthy, spicy, and garlicky. My first taste was in a family restaurant in the hills, and it was a revelation. The simplicity is what makes it brilliant. Papas arrugadas aren't just a side, they're the star of the show. It's the taste of Tenerife in a single, perfect mouthful. This dish tells the story of the land, the sea, and the people. It's a culinary tradition that's alive and well, and it's waiting for you to discover. You can't spend long in Tenerife without encountering mojo sauce. It's everywhere, and for good reason. These sauces are the soul of Canarian cooking, bringing every dish to life. Mojo comes from the Portuguese molo, meaning sauce, a nod to the island's history as a crossroads. Every family has its own recipe, passed down through generations. The two main types, Mojo Rojo, red, and Mojo Verde, green. Mojo Rojo gets its fiery color from dried red peppers, blended with garlic, cumin, olive oil, and vinegar. It's bold, earthy, and the perfect partner for grilled meats and papas arrugadas. Mojo Verde is made with fresh coriander or parsley, garlic, olive oil, and vinegar. Bright, zesty, and fragrant. It's milder, with a clean flavor that pairs beautifully with fish. Mojo isn't just a condiment. It's an essential part of the meal, a reflection of Canarian character, vibrant, full of life, and with a little kick. I learned to make it from a local chef. No recipe, just intuition and balance. The best food comes from the heart. Mojo is a lesson in intuitive cooking, and it's a taste you'll never forget. To understand Tenerife's food, you have to know about gofio, a roasted grain flour that's a cultural cornerstone. Its history stretches back to the Guanches, the island's original inhabitants. Roasting the grains before grinding gives gofio its nutty, smoky flavor. For locals, it's the taste of home. Gofio is used in countless ways, mixed with milk for breakfast, thickening stews, or even in desserts like mousse de gofio. The most traditional way is gofio escaldado, a thick paste made with hot fish broth, often served with raw onion. The flavor is earthy, the texture dense, a true taste of the island's ancient history. I visited a traditional gofio mill, where the process and pride have been passed down for generations. For the miller, gofio is more than food, it's a connection to ancestors and culture. Seeing that passion gave me a new appreciation for this humble ingredient. Gofio is survival, tradition, and identity in every bite. It's the island's ancient grain, still at the heart of its cuisine. Tenerife's volcanic soil gives its wines a unique character, once prized in Europe and even mentioned by Shakespeare. Vineyards climb the slopes of Mount Tade, some at high altitudes with vines digging deep into mineral-rich earth. Native grape varieties like Liston Blanco and Liston Negro thrive here, producing wines found nowhere else. Many vines are centuries old, growing on original rootstock, a rarity in the wine world. The result? Pure, distinctive wines. In the north you'll find crisp, mineral-driven whites, perfect with seafood. In the south, reds are light, fruity, and touched by volcanic spice. 5 denominations of origin mean endless variety for wine lovers. I visited a family-run winery in the Orotava Valley, tasting wines in a cool cellar surrounded by oak barrels. A glass of Liston Blanco was like drinking the landscape. Citrus, sea salt, and volcanoes. Tenerife's wines are a true expression of place. Each sip is a taste of the island's sunshine and soil. To truly experience Tenerife's food culture, visit a local market. The Mercado de Nuestra Señora de Africa in Santa Cruz is a vibrant, bustling feast for the senses. Stalls overflow with Canarian bananas, tropical fruits, fresh seafood, goat's cheese, and bags of gofio. The market is a microcosm of island life. Chefs haggling, families shopping, neighbors catching up. I love wandering these markets, discovering what's in season and meeting passionate farmers. A farmer once insisted I try his homemade goat's cheese, sharp, salty, and unforgettable. These small interactions make the market experience special. Markets are the lifeblood of the community, not just for tourists. They're social hubs, places to slow down and watch the world go by. Stopping for coffee and a pastry is a local ritual. For any food lover, a morning at a Canarian market is essential. It's the heart of Tenerife on display. After tasting Tenerife, from the sea's salt to the earth's richness, you realize the food is special because it's honest. It's deeply connected to the island's environment and history. Simple preparations let the natural flavors shine. Every dish tells a story. Papas arrugadas of resourcefulness, grilled fish of the Atlantic, gofio of ancient resilience. Eating here is tasting history, geography, and culture. This is a cuisine to be experienced, not just read about. Sit by the sea, wander a market, try wrinkled potatoes with fiery mojo, seek out family-run guachinches for authentic home cooking. Be adventurous, talk to the people who grow, catch, and cook the food. Tenerife's food is warm, generous, and unforgettable. It's a taste that stays with you long after you've left its sunny shores.